Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier someday.
We both got one.
Where else you on our way to?
I don't actually know. Somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah, man. Basically, we're on our way to drop the kids off. They're going to my mum's.
We found an Easter holiday hack.
Yeah. Have grandparents and all the kids.
We're taking the kids away for, what is it, 10 days?
11 days.
11 days. It's the longest we've ever been without them.
So you're going to address the elephant in the room or why you're hiccuping so much?
So if anyone's noticed my hiccups, don't ask me why. I don't understand. They're so aggressive. I don't get them for... When do you think the last time I had hiccups was?
Maybe a year ago, 2 years ago.
So I don't get them often. But when I do, the longest I've hiccuped for, like, it's not consistent, but they might have like an hour break and then something will trigger them off. The longest I've ever hiccuped for is 2 weeks. And that was when I was at school, and I got detention for them because my teacher thought I was faking it. So that was fun. Nothing stops them. I'll have a spoonful of sugar because I know what you're all thinking. Let me put all the things in place. I'll drink backwards, hold my breath, spoonful of sugar. What else? I've tried everything imaginable. And I've never met anybody that has them like this. Nobody in my family gets it like this. It's horrible because they flipping it make your like diaphragm hurt. And they're so aggressive, like they make you feel sick, don't want to eat. So anyone else got that out there? Let me know, because I love to hear it, because I've never ever known anyone else to have it. The kids will go off with Luke's parents and they will come home. And I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves.
We do know what we're going to do.
Well, we do, but we'll feel really like, wow, we've got so much time on our hands.
What are you doing at the minute, Amy, that's going to fill that time?
I don't know. What am I doing at the minute?
What qualification are you doing at the minute?
I don't know.
You do know?
I thought a little bit like, oh, I don't know to say about it. I'm doing my level 2 and level 3 personal training.
So now again about hiccuping.
I can't. I'm doing my level 2 and 3 qualification.
Family business now.
For the family business, and I'm doing PT, personal trainer qualification, but hold your horses, I'm not actually going to be, but I'm not going to be a personal trainer.
No.
What? What's the deal with it then, Luke?
Well,
what
Amy's
was the thought process?
doing her personal training qualification because she's going to be doing online coaching. But you have to be qualified. I know there's a lot of coaches that are not qualified.
Yeah, there's a big grey area. We've spoken about this before,
not a bit of
but
us.
there's no way, like, to be fair, I'm going for the exam and I'm going for it very quickly because pretty much everything in there is stuff I already know, like anatomy and physiology. This is my 3rd time doing it because I did it at college. I did it, I learned for aesthetics, obviously very intensively, as I was injecting people, and now I'm doing it again. So I already know a lot of that, of like how the body works. Obviously living with Luke and
11 years?
11 years
Living with a personal trainer.
Living with a personal trainer, and also just hearing the things he talks about, having an interest in like the way the body works, and obviously a lot of stuff that won't even be covered in that course, like the long-term health condition stuff. And I've been in the gym off since I was 15, so a lot of that stuff I already know. Again, the amount I've learned from Luke over the 10 years, I still want to be qualified, so I give the best service.
Makes sense.
ADHD in me is I'm doing something else. So
it makes sense though, because
it makes sense because obviously you guys know I'm very heavily set on the mindset and the shift, and I'm a catalyst, and I pick from a conversation. If you are talking to me and you like maybe a bit stuck with something, or sometimes you might even be talking to me, and sometimes I'm like, is it a blessing or a curse? Because nobody actually asks for the advice that I give. In terms of if I'm just chatting to you and I pick up some limiting beliefs in what you're saying, I'll say, hang on a minute, and I will tell, like, I'll give you a rundown. So yeah, is it a blessing or a curse? Who knows?
You'll help so many women though.
It just made sense because I know I can help so many women, but
you've done the transformation yourself.
Yeah.
Been in the gym, so you've got loads of training experience of actually being in the gym. You know the exercises, you know the muscle groups, and then really online coaching. the difference between online coaching and personal training. Personal training is you're there to educate someone and train someone in the hour personal training session. But the online coaching is way, way more, because you're basically a life coach that really gets someone from A to B, but you're basically helping them with their life, aren't you? Because you're helping them around their sleep, around their mindset, around their nutrition, around their training. The difference between that and a personal trainer is a personal trainer will just take you through exercise. Whereas an online coach goes way, way more in depth. So that's why you'll be so good at it, because it's more like life coaching than just come in for a session, do your session and go home again. It's a lot more detailed than just that. So that's why you do so well at it.
Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. You keep telling me you're going to be so good at this, and I'm also like, okay. I do know that I can help a lot of women. Like, I have helped a lot of women already through what I do. So I'm kind of essentially, what I put into practice, I'm just swapping the business coach bit for like fitness, nutrition, I guess, but everything else will stay the same of my knowledge, what I do, how I help people. But what I've learned over the last 3 years of coaching through business is it all starts with you. Like, I helped so many women break through so many barriers, like free themselves from all these chains. Basically, in life, if you want to achieve anything, you want to do anything, whether that be a business, whether that be your job, whether that be your health, your relationship, your friendships, even your relationship with you, everything comes back to you. And we've said this multiple times, your mind and your body go hand in hand. Like, you can't have one without the other, like your mental health and your physical health, and it all starts with you.
Everything
So
gets better when you look after yourself.
when you look after
relationships, your family.
When you look after yourself, everything comes back to how your relationship is with you and how you view yourself, what you believe in yourself, how you your voice, everything comes back to you. So without that, you won't, like, don't get me wrong, you could go and like hyper focus and blitz the gym and be harsh on your food for 12 weeks, but you will not sustain that if you don't rewire your brain. And we literally bang this drum all the time. So yeah, that's what that's why I'm gonna do that. I can't even talk. I get really out of breath with these. So that's why we're gonna do that, and that's why I'm gonna put myself through that. Do that. To watch this space, honeys.
Watch this space. Exciting things coming up.
Very exciting.
We are kid free.
We are kid free for how long is it for?
11 days.
11 days. Yeah, not that we're on a count.
No, I don't count.
Not counting. We just had a little harvester. We met halfway. So the kids now off with the grandparents. What did you have at harvester?
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken skewers and rice.
Yes, I had chicken skewers and halloumi. I mixed and matched. My halloumi was delicious, but my chicken was quite char grilled.
Yeah, it wasn't the best chicken, was it?
It wasn't. And they were tiny. I was like...
It was alright.
It was so small, but it was still nice nonetheless. Yeah, a great time. Woo! So anyway, that's just a wrap up here, folks. Whoa, you crazy person! Wow, did you hear the toot drivers? Wow! Oh, and I still got hiccups. How long was it?
They did stop when you was eating.
No, they stopped before. They stopped as soon as I started eating my salad. They stopped, and then I think I got about 15-20 minutes, and then as soon as I started eating my chicken skewers, they piped back up again. But what time do you reckon I started? What time I started filming that? It must have been what?
10:30.
10:30, 11:45, and it's now 2:30. So just to give you a little insight, I'm just very grateful we didn't have to do the whole journey to Southampton today. I think that would be quite long with the traffic on the road.
Yeah, and then back as well.
And back again. So anyway,
6 hours. We've cut our driving down by half, being halfway at me.
well, I guess that would make sense. Cut it down by half. I'm eating halfway.
Quick maths.
Quick maths, bruh. I need quick maths because it took me 5 attempts to get a C. Anyway, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.